A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Mahomes.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route.
And he's going to go down again. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way in for a Kansas City.
What's that? Alert! Monday. What's that? White 80! What's that? White 80! Gun. What's that? Round 80! Half 85, half 85. Regular, 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 regular. We'll go. White 80. White 80. Sub.
80 weapon.
Middle, 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 middle. Good done. $319. Alert. Middle.
Bravo.
What's that? White 80! Half. Off 52. White 80! Middle. Alert!
Hey, Echo.
Monday. Look out! White 80! Hey, home. Alert! Come on. What's that? White 80! 19! What is that? Brown 80! What's that? 180! 56, 56! What's that? 180! Alert! Alert! Alert!
X3, 218, chopper.
Five wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Hey, orbit.
Half, 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 half. Look out! Monday. Middle, 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 middle.
Greystone travel.
Look out! Right in. Half, 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 half. What's that? Round 80! What's that? What's that? 180! Middle, 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 middle. Half 10.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
What's that? Look out! Half 10. Regular, 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 regular. Hey, home, home, home. Alert! Get that! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Protein spill.
What's that? 180. Off 52. Look out! 319! Hey, home, home, home. Go, let's go. What's that? Brown 80. Hey, tight, tight, tight. What's that? 180. Half, 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 half. Alpha. Alert! What's that? 180. Alert! We go. What's that? 180. Alert! Alert! Half 85, half 85. Look out! 180. Gun. Go! 180. Half 85, half 85. What's that? 80. Sub. What's that? 180. Alert! 319. Middle. Subs. Look out. $180. 56. 56. Good shot. $180. What's that? $180. Alert! 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 Sub. Hey, tight. Look out! Green 19! What's that? Brown 80! What's that? $180! Monday! Alert!
Hey! High 7.
What's that? $180! What's that? $180! Middle. Look out! $180! Half 10. Look out! $180! What's that? Round 80! Regular. What's that? $180! What's that? $180! 5 wide. What's that? $319! Look out! $180! That's it! $180! What's that? $180! Look out! $319! What's that?
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Washington Redskins. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. And not much to speak of. Call it to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check, 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 check. Check, check. 58. Hey, box truck. Hey, come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Montez Sweat with sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Returnable here for Davis. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 31-yard line.
No. Off.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Smooth. Check, 59. Ready? 59's Mike. Check, 59.
Here's Allen to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Good job.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And Elliott puts this one through. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Down.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Whip. Watch 21. Hey, Rick Lance. Hey, Zoo.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up third and 10.
52. Watch 52. Five. 52.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a first and 10. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. And it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Slam. Watch twist.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he powers his way up past the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Alpha.
59. Mike's 59.
From the 31, Allen. Pass caught. It's the rookie from Ole Miss, Dawson Knox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
Check. Watch the twist. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
All 52.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch out.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Round 80.
Check, 59. It's our time, guys.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Hey, Haywood.
Alert.
On third and long, it's Allen. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Wolfe able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
We better
A
not.
loss of 7. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Redskins 3, Lions 0.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Cook. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Nice hit, boy. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And the ball is knocked out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go play action with Ryan. And his throw here is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Davis now to return it. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, 1st down. Allen going to throw. This is the tight end fan. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pull it together.
Hey, exit.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Motion.
Middle.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 59.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Mike, check.
Now Allen throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Check, 59.
Hey, tight.
Check 13. Check. Fresno.
Half 10.
Check 4.
Check 31. Watch the safety creep.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
They go play action now. Ryan. That'll be complete to Cook. Cook able to escape. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. And that's going to be intercepted. It's the all-pro safety, Derwin James. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Mike's 59. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
59. I'm scared.
On 2nd down, Pollard. He finds some open field here. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Bravo.
Here's Ryan. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Ryan is going to let one flip into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This fielded at the 2.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Mike is 59. Mike is 50. I'm 52. Here we go.
Mike's
Hey, Mike's 7.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Night, sweetheart.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a throw here to his running back. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very tough.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, Foxtrot. Mike is 59. Mike's the 59.
Yo. Mike's
Monday.
9. Let's go. Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Now this time, Allen will throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Matt Milano picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
59
Mike. Check. 59. Watch the out.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Ryan to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the run.
They'll run with Pollard. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Mike. 59, 59.
Half.
Smith. 59 Mike, 59 Mike. Check, 59. We don't want this.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Able to find Isabella. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Defense,
Half.
undercrush.
Half.
Bang.
On first down, Pollard. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Under 10. 10.
Here's Pollard again. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Switch. Tighten up.
Tupper.
He's checking. Crash.
Check it together.
Now here's Pollard, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Ryan. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Montez Sweat in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Pulled in at the 24. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense. and they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
You better be afraid of me. Check three, check three, check three. Shoot.
Check 26, check 26.
Alert.
They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. A gain there of 21 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Again, he finds an opening, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Tony Pollard, his third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. He sets the fire, and now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
This one caught by Isabella. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Go, go, go.
Tight yard, tight yard, tight yard.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. To the air, Allen. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And this one's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 27 yards there, a first down.
Safety's creeping. He's creeping.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. On second down, Pollard. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Jordan Willis.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
59, ready.
On third down, Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And almost intercepted. That would have been his third pick in this game alone. Instead, fourth down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Ryan now, he's hit on just 5 of 15 throws, a poor percentage, but it's first and 10. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Montez Sweat in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
52, right 52. Target.
Now it's Ryan. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. Well, he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by one more. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. So a victory here for the Washington Redskins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was that they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Redskins, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Lions, the losses continue to mount as they drop to 0-11 on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. That'll do it for us.